Once we get offers on your home is when the fun begins. It can be stressful though if you don't receive the amount you were hoping for, but don't worry. That is why you hire a good negotiator like myself. Hi, I'm Kristi Nelson with Realogics Sotheby's International Realty. Because I have been in the business 28 years, I have negotiated hundreds of transactions. Knowing how to properly negotiate on your behalf is essential, not only to getting you the most amount of money on your home, but also on negotiating the best terms. Once we receive an offer on your home, there are a few essential components that need to be done prior to meeting with you to discuss the offer or offers. I always vet the buyers by calling the agent and lender and making sure that the buyer is truly qualified. I'll ask for verification of funds, ask critical questions, find out about how motivated and in love with your property the buyer is, and so on. During this process, we also are getting to learn about the buyer's agent and lender to see how much experience they have, if they've properly educated the buyer, and to get an idea as to how they were going to be to work with. Believe it or not, the buyer's agent is just as important to ensuring the deal will close as the buyer's qualification. After vetting the buyer, their realtor, and lender, then I'll meet with you to discuss the offer and review terms. I will give you my advice on the offer in regards to the pros and cons, but ultimately you make the decision as to whether to accept or counter. Now, if we believe we will have more than one offer, there is another process that we go through. We'll give an offer review date. Then, depending on whether or not there are escalation clauses involved, we can do a counter offer to all of the offers, requesting them to give their highest and best offer. Once we have those, we meet with you to discuss which of those offers you would like to counter or accept. Generally, this gives us an opportunity to get a higher price from the buyer and better terms from you because we are picking from the cream of the crop, so to speak. You have the opportunity to choose which offer you would like to take at this time. And again, I'll advise you as to the pros and cons. Once we come to terms, we are now officially in escrow. Watch the next video to understand what happens now and what to expect regarding timelines and so on. Understand that in most cases, if you are dealing with a loan, the average time frame to close on a home is about 30 days, give or take. If you're dealing with cash, you can close in as little as 3 days, but 7 days is more realistic. I'm Kristi Nelson, offering real service, real results.